Hey everyone, welcome back to Future Moto Hub. The Honda CB77 isn't just being talked about, it's being reimagined for 2026 with a mix of classic charm and modern sensibilities that's rare to find in today's bike world. And if you're sitting there wondering what Honda has in store, buckle up, because this review covers everything we know, what we expect, and why this bike could be one of the most exciting releases in Honda's recent history. First off, let's talk about heritage, because the 2026 Honda CB77 isn't starting from scratch. The original Honda CB77 Super Hawk was produced in the 1960s and became one of Honda's first true sport motorcycles. With its 305A Macran cc parallel twin engine, electric starter and ability to hit speeds over 100 Macron miles per hour, it set a performance benchmark in its day and helped define what a modern bike could be. That performance and reliability earned it legendary status among riders and collectors alike. Fast forward to 2026, and Honda appears ready to tap into that legacy with a brand new interpretation of the CB77 name. From teaser visuals and early prototypes, it's clear Honda isn't just rebadging an old idea, they're reinventing it for a new generation of riders. This is a bike that blends the soul of the original with the capabilities of contemporary engineering. Let's start with design and styling, because the first thing anyone notices about this bike is how it looks. The 2026 CB77 manages a delicate balance. It feels vintage at a glance, but the details unmistakably say modern machine. Expect a classic round headlight that pays homage to the 1960s Super Hawk, paired with the teardrop-inspired fuel tank shape evocative of the original. But unlike the old bike's simple instrumentation, the new CB77 likely features a fully updated digital display that blends retro fonts with modern information, everything from gear position to ride mode indicators. Honda seems to be blending classic curves with clean modern lines at the seat profile. Tank knee indents and side panel shapes all evoke a sense of familiarity if you know Honda's history. Yet sharp panel gaps, LED lighting elements, and sleeker alloys lean clearly into the 21st century. In short, it will turn heads on the street whether you're a fan of vintage bikes or contemporary machines. Underneath the bodywork, the frame and chassis are engineered for performance and agility. While Honda hasn't released full official specs yet, industry insiders and leaked details indicate a lightweight yet stiff chassis designed to handle confidently in both city streets and open roads, a big step up from the old tubular frames of the 1960s. Suspension is expected to be fully modern, telescopic forks up front and a preload adjustable rear shock, giving the bike both compliance and cornering stability. Braking tech has also come a long way since the era of drum brakes. The CB77 is anticipated to come with disc brakes on both ends, equipped with modern ABS as standard, a must-have for safety in today's riding environment. Combined with grippy modern tires and wrestling a mix of classic lines with modern ergonomics, the bike should feel stable under heavy braking and agile in tight sections. Now for the heart of the bike, the engine and performance. Honda hasn't officially confirmed the exact specs for the 2026 CB77 yet, but rumors and concept leaks point toward a modern middleweight engine that matches the bike's versatile intentions. Most speculation suggests a displacement in the mid-range category, likely somewhere around 400 Macran cc to 500 Macran cc, tuned for smooth, usable power rather than outright high-end horsepower. This kind of engine choice makes sense. Honda's original CB77 made just under 30 Macran HP from its 305A Macran cc twin, enough to deliver real performance in its day. But in 2026, riders expect more in terms of both power and throttle response. By using a modern fuel-injected, liquid-cooled twin, Honda could give the bike lively yet manageable performance that fits everything from daily commuting to weekend canyon rides. With the modern engine comes modern electronics, ride-by-wire throttle control, selectable riding modes, and likely multiple traction control levels to help modulate power in wet or slippery conditions. Traction control and ABS aren't just nice to have anymore, they're standard expectations in most markets. and Honda seems ready to deliver. Ergonomics say how the bike feels when you sit on it also appears to be a sweet spot. A slightly upright riding position, meter-set foot pegs, and a perfectly positioned handlebar give a natural stance that's comfortable for longer days on the road while still engaging enough for spirited riding. This isn't a forward-leaning sports position, but rather a versatile and rider-friendly posture that makes the bike approachable to experienced and new riders alike. Now let's talk price, which is always a big topic when anticipation builds. Honda hasn't released official pricing yet for the 2026 CB77, but most automotive and motorcycle analysts peg it in the middleweight retro a standard segment. That means it could be priced competitively with other modern classics and neo-retro machines, adult enough to feel premium yet accessible enough to appeal to a broad range of riders. Based on available rumors and comparable models, early estimates suggest a figure competitive within its class, not cheap, but offering real value given its blend of heritage, design, and technology. What truly makes the CB77 unique isn't any single spec, it's the story it tells. Honda is taking an iconic name and giving it a meaningful rebirth, not just for collectors or nostalgia buffs, but for riders who want character and functionality in one package. Most bikes in the retro category lean heavily into style at the expense of performance, or vice versa. The 2026 CB77 aims to strike a careful balance, classic looks that stir emotions with the substance of modern performance and safety. In a crowded motorcycle market where many brands chase trends, Honda's approach with the CB77 is to honor its roots while moving forward. It's a philosophy that resonates with riders who care about heritage but still want bikes that can keep up with today's roads and rider expectations. That blend of past and present could make the CB77 a turning point, not just a retro throwback, but a modern classic that's genuinely worth riding. So there you have it. The 2026 Honda CB77, a bike rooted in history yet built for the present. Whether it's the design that makes you smile, the promise of a balanced engine and chassis package, or the way Honda has respected the past while embracing the future, this motorcycle has a lot to live up to and, based on what we're seeing so far, a real chance of doing it. Thanks for riding along with us here at Future Moto Hub. We'll keep you updated as more official details and specs are released, including real test rides once this bike hits the streets. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What are you most excited about with the new CB77? And, as always, subscribe for more deep dives, reviews, and future moto content.